What is up, everyone? It's the Cap Room playoff preview. I can't believe we're here right now. It's been one hell of a season. I'm your host, Ben Zepp, joined by your co-host. Welcome back, Niles. How you doing?
I'm tired. I got a job again. So I'm tired.
Corey
Using your
Young.
brain for 8 hours straight is not how you're supposed to live.
Hey man, I'm doing great. I am not being paid to write jokes. Me right now, I just got fired. But you know what? Life is great though. It's never been better. I got a new show coming out. You
Let's go.
know what I mean? And a new live show. So I'm excited about all the new stuff I got dropping. Summer's mine. Summer's mine.
I
So
love that.
no better person to talk about the Mike Malone firing.
Oh,
Coming right up.
you an asshole.
You know what? The Mike Below person, it was personal for me because sometimes you do got to cuss people out before you leave. Sometimes you do got to let them know. You know what? This how I act. You know what? I'm glad I ain't got to act like I like you no more because this how I really feel, bitch. Um, Mike Malone, yeah, that did happen while we were away. We came on our last pod, talked straight about Taylor Jenkins, like, oh my God, we're firing coaches that are making the playoffs, so close to the playoffs. And Denver said, hold my beer, Luka Doncic. I got this right now. I was shocked. I was very shocked.
I
They
can't believe
cleared they cleared house, not just Mike Malone. They fired Calvin Booth. And they said, oh, y'all niggas be bickering? Both of y'all can leave the house, bitch.
both of
Both
y'all
of you.
out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike
Jokic's
Malone
not
seems
playing.
like he seems like the type of guy who would like sit courtside at a playoff game.
Oh yeah, oh some like, see, I told you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was crazy to see Calvin Booth. I totally forgot about him as a person. So he played in the league back in the day. So the reason I remember Calvin Booth, if you were a PlayStation head back in the day as a child, I would play NBA Live, and when you would create a player, the rosters would have you'd have to cut players off of rosters, and Calvin Booth was always the worst person on I can't remember what team. He was like his rating was like a 57. So I'd always cut Calvin Booth
That's 57.
I could put my created player that was a 99 on a roster. So that's why I know who Calvin Booth is because I would as a 6-year old GM, I would always cut him off the team so I could put my created player on there. So when I saw him, I was like, "Oh shit, that nigga been working. That's good." And then he got fired. So
Which is also ironic because all we kept hearing was niggas was mad that he cut KCP and Bruce Brown off of this team
exactly.
and said, yo, Peyton Watson streaky ass can replace it. Uh I think Ben's alluded to this. I know KOC did an article on it last year. Where Calvin Booth was just talking crazy in it. Like he just knew the whole rundown. Like, yo, this is how you win a chip, nigga. Y'all niggas need to get like us over here at Denver. And now we looking at Denver like, oh, you niggas got Westbrook over here determining games. That triple overtime game we did. I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but Westbrook Ben immediately said it. Did Westbrook just completely blow this game for them? And I've been hearing nothing but this was a as well as a Malone Calvin Booth battle, but I heard some things about Westbrook bickering about playing time, and I'm just like, man, I thought Westbrook has played very well here in Denver, and I'm just like, why are we bickering? Why are we on the championship team? We've been here before, but I mean, it got me starting to thinking. I fired up that trade machine and start putting Joker in it.
no,
Well,
Ben, I'm crazy.
let's talk
there's no
about this
way.
first round matchup with the Clippers. Let's lead off this one.
Okay,
Clippers got a very nice win yesterday. By the way, we can talk about the Warriors
facts.
later, but boy, I was rarely do I show as much emotion as when Draymond Green missed that game tying layup. That was just
We
so
we
sweet to
we here to
see.
kill y'all, Golden State. We took it soft on y'all this season.
Yeah,
We
this
back
is
today, bitches.
it's so good to
Woo.
see him back in the play-in. But we'll talk about the Nuggets and the Clippers first.
I am terrified for the Nuggets, Benjamin.
Yeah,
Kawhi,
like
Kawhi. Look, we do this every year. I love it though, because Kawhi is one of them, man.
He
He
is.
got he got Marcus Morris Sr. looking like Shannon Sharp on ESPN. Let me tell y'all something. Kawhi Leonard is playing out of his fucking mind, and James Harden. When I told y'all we was on this pod when he was with Joel Embiid, I said, man, he didn't ruin that. Embiid did. This nigga pulling 40 pieces out his ass. If this Harden played at an all NBA level, I don't think he's gonna make it. He's played at an all NBA level. We were the first ones. I know Ben probably heard Ryan and Bill yesterday, but we were the first ones on the big Zubac top 5 center in the league. We were the first ones. Now I'm hearing all NBA Zubac was clutch down. I'm talking about rebound, just finishing around the rim. I am terrified for everything that they could throw at the Jamal Murrays, at the Russell Westbrooks, Joker's gonna get his. Joker's gonna get his. But now I'm worried about him, his fat ass having to see Zubac jumping over him 10 times. I just played him in the playoff series last year. He is scary. I'm talking about 2020 scary. And if Kawhi Leonard is gonna be anything, good night Christmas. But the Kawhi thing, I'm trying not to talk about it because it's just like you could feel it coming.
The Clippers are hot. 9 out of the last 10. 9 out of the last 10. That's cool. But they don't have any depth.
I think they're trickier. I think they're trickier than we're leading on. I love the carousel of wings from Chris Dunn to Derrick Jones Jr. to Batum. Norman Powell been one of the best shooters in the league all year. I mean, he was almost. Remember, Brian kept him from his All-Star. But you're right though. After that, because the Ben Simmons thing is kind of a wash.
Ben Simmons plays like 10 minutes a game. Do you really think they can beat the Nuggets playing 6 guys?
I think Kawhi Leonard is just as dangerous as Joker on that bad Denver team when he's rolling. I think that's what I think. And now we in the playoffs. Best matchup, best player on the court wins. This is all about matchups. Denver doesn't have a guy to throw at Kawhi Leonard.
They don't.
I was thinking the opposite. I think Aaron Gordon of like NBA defenders is like, if you're gonna throw someone at him, it's gonna be Aaron Gordon, who's big and strong enough to kind of compete with Kawhi. Like usually Kawhi overpowers the defender. Aaron Gordon, I think, is big enough. So I think that's like a pretty solid matchup for them.
Midi game crazy. Did you just see Kawhi Leonard versus Draymond Green on Sunday? Or were you mistaken?
I'm not saying.
He is at that point where he just back getting to his spot. Oh, you want me to take the midi? Shut up. Bow. 20 in your face. That's gonna be nice. I like Aaron Gordon. Niles knows him well. He definitely defends LeBron well, whatever that means. He's a nice body. You got Christian Brown. You got Peyton Watson. Kawhi Leonard is going to be a god in this series. He is going to be a god in this series.
This is what I told myself at the beginning of the year. No matter what I see from Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers, I am not going to believe it or take it seriously.
We got to
of the past couple years. Yo, they could win this series, and then Kawhi could tear his ACL the next round. Like this is the pattern. This is insanity. This is what we've been seeing every single year. And like I promised myself I would not like take the Clippers in a playoff series, but man, do I not have like any hope in Denver. So
now if we was going week to week, we would have had all that Lakers fever nows would have been like and all that. Oh my God, Luka LeBron, which is hurting my spirit. But we here today where the Clippers behind OKC look like the most formidable. I'm just saying, when Kawhi is healthy, we always have to say it. You don't, now you don't want to see Kawhi Leonard, a healthy Kawhi Leonard in those 7 games.
I absolutely
y'all don't want that King of New York match, King of LA matchup finally.
They don't want to see 6 people that can play.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, Kawhi and them looking like geniuses. Let Paul George go. Fuck him. James plays well enough. We'll get Chris Dunn, Batum, and Derrick Jones Jr. to replace the minutes. Give Zubac and Norman Powell more touches. Kawhi said, I'm going to lead the Olympics. Fuck it. Let him go. I'll lead the Olympics right now. This is getting strategic, y'all.
This is what I will say. I don't believe in the Clippers because of what Ben said. But if there was a first-round playoff series for them to win, this is the matchup.
It's the wallowing Denver. It's young OKC, and that's when I'll get back in my bin bag when they play OKC. I think Lou Dort and them is gonna smack Kawhi. I think that is when you're gonna tear your ACL when you're trying to fight Lou Dort to get to your spot. I think that is when you
God,
fuck. Even
yo,
if you not hurt, get that big motherfucker away from me. But I do think this is the perfect series. But this is also I've been the what are we doing? It's Nikola Jokic guy for 3 years on this show, and that is where I guess Ben is right of like yeah. You do have an Aaron Gordon, I guess, but you don't have anybody. I think that's gonna compete with. I mean, Zubac is fine. Zubac is fine. He definitely is all the praise I just gave him about 5 minutes ago. He's fine, but Joker gonna eat him for lunch. And ooh, this is a great
Yeah.
series. This
This
is a great
series is
series.
pretty 50-50 for me
yeah,
right
this
now.
is my
And I
favorite
think
one.
it goes 7 no matter
I was
what.
just about to say it's
Everyone
going to
stays
7.
Yeah,
healthy.
Joker's gonna have to win a game 7 in LA.
Uh, they have home court. They're the
I'm
Oh,
about to
first.
say it's in Denver. It's in Denver. It's in
it's in
Denver.
Denver.
So that could
My
help out.
bad. Look at me,
Kawhi,
my uneducated ass.
So
Kawhi's
what do
gonna have to go
we
on the road. But I'm
but
gonna tell you, Ben, I've seen 3 series versus the Clippers. 2 of them with a healthy Kawhi Leonard. I'm scared. I know we do it every year. I shouldn't be doing it, but you two, I can't just let you two fucking argue. Oh fuck Kawhi. No, the nigga looks
Oh yeah, I think
great.
I got the nut.
oh
This whole
and he
time I
looked
thought the
great
Clippers had
last
home
year
court.
and the
He
year
did look
before.
great last year.
And then
Oh.
his body just breaks down in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
nah, never
He
mind.
has a degenerative need to shoot. God is gonna bless him this round because Russell Westbrook needs the story.
Nah, never mind. I take back everything I said. I this whole time I thought the Clippers had home court. Fuck these niggas. Jokic in 6.
Okay. I don't mind
I got
it.
I got Denver in 7 though. I talked about like Kawhi shit. I got Denver in 7 though.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think the Clippers win one in Denver. Like they're coming back to LA down 2-0.
What do
Wow.
we think about James Harden in this series? Is he past the he'll just have 2 games? Do we think we get a more consistent James Harden throughout the series? Because he does seem like he's kind of cut out the throwing dollar bills in the club life. He seems like a more family man this year.
Yeah, but he's what is he 36? It's still a thing of when I say the 2 games in the series thing. I think that's what you want out of James Harden because you're expecting a Kawhi Leonard to give you another 2-3 games. Like, and if you can get 2 games out of James Harden, I know. I guess we're alluding to the Clippers might need a little bit more from James Harden, but no, we're gonna have to maximize those 2 games. We know Joker's worth 3 games. And we praying to God Kawhi give us 1, and that last one is a toss up. I mean, I'm scared of James Harden in a game 7 in Denver. But now it's laying it out like that, and as you saying it, I'm like, damn, James Harden on the road, game 7 in Denver, high altitude, his fat ass might combust. I got 2 regret like little back. Wait, but
Um,
yeah, I think James. I think James, man. He only has 2 games. That's where he's at this point, the stage of his career. He only
yeah.
has 2 games in him. He only has
And
two
like
games.
Norman Powell, Bogdan Bogdanovic, they're 2 people who can get hot as fuck and win you one playoff game. I just
Yes.
I mean, do we really have faith in Jamal Murray right now? Like this is just a strictly like Jokic is gonna win this series. They just fired their coach a week ago. Everything's like chaotic. Um, so I don't know. This is gonna
Yeah,
be
the writing's on the wall for them to burn out. But
it
like I said,
is.
Joker's worth 3 games, and all you need is one competent Westbrook game.
Yeah, Westbrook did that for the Clippers last time.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
won one
yeah, yeah,
game.
yeah.
That's another thing. I feel like Westbrook might be on demon time against the Clippers too.
Former team.
Yeah.
Former
Hard to tell.
team.
Got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
former teams now, but that's one of them.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, let's go. Another just great Western Conference matchup, Lakers T-Wolves. I mean, Luca and Rudy Gobert back at it again.
Excited. I'm gonna be in the building for game 2. I got my ticket.
Yeah. We
Wow.
got the live game 2
Wow.
coverage on the way.
I would have gone to game 1, but my show is on the 19th. So
Okay. Live game 2. I'm gonna try to pull a full Shannon Sharp here. Anthony Edwards. I ain't got it, but Lakers in 5. Rudy. Go, I'm just seeing Luka. I know we've all seen the story now. Why Luka was emotional at his home going, not because he just missed the Mavs, but because he saw the clip of him hitting the step back game 2 in last year's Western Conference Finals over Rudy Gobert, and he was like, "I was cooking this nigga." As well as as Julius Randle has played in the last little month and a half of the season or whatnot, him and Gobert is getting eaten for lunch. Those 3 motherfuckers have a 3-man weave that is incredible. I'm mad that y'all get to pull this bullshit and get to play Minnesota and then probably get to play either Hobble, Golden State, or young ass Houston and walk y'all asses into a Western Conference Finals.
hey, that's
I
why
am
you gotta
sick to
play.
my stomach right now.
That's why you gotta play. It's all about seeding, baby. All the real niggas stay on the left side of that bracket. You're gonna be all these bitch niggas on
The
the right
bracket
side.
broke well. The bracket broke well for sure for the Lakers.
I am sick to my stomach, Ben. I don't think Minnesota has a shot. I think it's 5 games. I think it's the one explosive Anthony Edwards game. There is nothing a Minnesota Timberwolves can do with Luka Doncic. I'm telling you from experience now, he is gonna have fun. He is gonna eat. You got LeBron on 6 days of rest. You got the Austin Reeves arrival. It is over. And y'all could do it small ball. Play him off the floor. Rui at the 5. Switch out Vando for DFS. I'm even mad that I'm bragging about this fuck ass Laker team. It is over. Lakers in 5. I do not see a game where they can get a second game. I don't see a Dante DiVincenzo game or a second Anthony Edwards game. They is about to blitz Ant-Man. He is going to be tough. He could be fighting another paternity case for all we know during this series. It's over, y'all. It's over. Y'all walk into the Western Conference Final.
And
Say hi to SGA for me.
and Vanderbilt hates the Wolves. So I I can't
He
wait.
does. They chose Jaden McDaniels over him.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to unleash him.
I would love to see how Lucas would spin this in favor for the T-Wolves right now because I think I'm confident that like the Lakers, LeBron and JJ can really just scheme pretty well against Ant,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
just don't
He
think
told us we don't
anyone.
like double teams. We already
He,
know.
Yeah,
he doesn't like double teams. The Dodo, the Ruiz, the Vandos. I think he's gonna see some Gabe Vincent, some Braun. He is gonna be tired.
If Julius Randle has an amazing game and beats us, I'm taking that any night. Let's do.
Julius, who is Julius Randle bullying on that
I
Lakers
know it's
front?
not LeBron James Sr.
I know it ain't. I know it ain't Rui Japanese Hachimura.
It's not. And
Mm-mm.
Julius Randle has some tough matchups on this team. LeBron, Rui,
Rui.
a little Vando.
No, no, don't give him no Vando. I'm telling y'all, put Dodo on him.
Dodo too.
Dodo. You gonna see Dodo's value in this. It ain't gonna be too much Vando. I'm telling you right now. Y'all closing with Dorian Finney.
Yeah,
Luca love him. His
that's the
switchability.
death
Yeah,
lineup. That's the death
yeah.
lineup. Dodo
With
at the 5. Dodo at the
Rui
5, LeBron
Dodo.
at the 4, Rui at the 3, then Austin and Luca at the 1 and 2. But it's just like this is one thing I really love about this matchup is this team can't really hunt Luca like because there's multiple guys on that in that T Wolves starting 5 that Luca can kind of just sag off on defense. Like let's put Luca on McDaniels. Let's put Luca on Mike Conley. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be able to kind of chill on defense. And I don't see that with like a team like the Rockets that has 5 guys that all can kind of get double digits. Like that's a team that I think could give the Lakers some fits. But I think also in the playoffs, the Rockets are gonna have some trouble with the fact that they don't have like a guy yet. So when it comes to that half court offense, last 2 minutes, I don't give a fuck if Fred Van Vliet is ISOing. Like, what are y'all really about to do? So I think the Warriors could get the Rockets too if they make it out the play in. That's not guaranteed. So
Um, how do we think Bronny does in the playoffs?
I think he'll have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have a great time with those courtside seats he's got. Like getting the experience of Luka Doncic and LeBron James courtside in the playoffs is gonna be amazing. I mean, what you talking? What you mean? What you mean? How you gonna do? Like
He's gonna
what you
get
talking
some.
about?
It could be a blowout. He could get some playoff minutes.
Oh,
Who knows?
Disrespecting the Wolves like that.
I mean,
I
a
had
lot
one
of
of
these
my
playoff
friends,
games
the
do end
Wolves
up in
fan,
blowouts.
told me that Clark was gonna lock up Luca and put him in Clark County jail. And I was like, I need whatever drugs that you're doing. That nigga might play 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Clark County Jail.
All right, yeah. I also have the Lakers in the series. Um, Lakers in five. I think that's plausible for sure. But let's move to the Eastern Conference right now, where a little less, still like pretty like 50-50 matchups, both the 4 and 5 and the 3 and 6 seed. Well, not so. Let's talk Knicks Pistons first, because I think people just don't like the Knicks and they're kind of wishing that the Pistons are going to win, but I
Yeah,
really don't see that happening, and I think they're
at
going to
all.
win pretty easily.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. It's too many bodies going at K. You talking Mikhail, OG, Josh Hart. It's playoff basketball. And Jalen Brunson's the best player on the court. I just. Yeah, shout out to the Pistons, man. K gonna get some games in the garden and shit, man. Ain't
That'll
no
be
Trey
fun.
Young
I'm
situation. Yeah,
glad I'm
yeah,
going to
yeah,
see that.
yeah. Ain't no.
Do you think they have a shot?
Not at all.
I don't.
Not at all.
Am I crazy?
You got to be there. I don't
I
think
think
they
they
got a
can at
shot against
least
the
take
Knicks.
them to six.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying they're gonna win, but I think the Pistons can take them to six.
Okay, I can see that scenario.
Like
There's a
I can see
Cade
a
game today.
world where game one, they shock the whole world and take game one in the garden. And then the Knicks are like, oh shit. All right, tighten up, nigga. Like, what are we doing?
Taking game one in the Garden would be nice. That's a nice,
I just I don't know. I just got a weird feeling about this Pistons team. Like I got a little faith in them.
I'm I'm very excited to see Cade in the playoffs because I think
yeah.
a scenario where no matter the outcome of the series, he is clearly the best player on the court.
Mm, I
That
wish
could be a
Jalen
hot
Brunson could
take.
hear this. Yeah.
But even if he is the best player on the court, I still think the Knicks are too just have too much uh talent in regards
Yeah,
versus
they top
Pistons.
five is insane.
Because I mean, what are they like? What do the Pistons do without Cade? Like, what are they doing? Like, let's be
Absolutely
honest.
nothing.
Malik Beasley flare screens. Um, some Tobias Harris little pick and roll action. Yeah.
And like the last time uh Thibodeau and JB Bickerstaff met in the playoffs were 2 years ago, and Tom Thibodeau walked
Mm.
all over JB Bickerstaff.
You had to mention that. You say the only reason
Yeah,
y'all lost to the Knicks
it's
is because
relevant.
okay,
It's a
okay.
good take. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think
I'm,
they got no shot. I'm excited to see Cade. I'm excited to see. Yeah, what I mean, I want to see what game is Beef Stew gonna hit Cat in the mouth. I'm excited for all of this. So like,
because this is
whichever.
yeah.
Over under on that.
Yeah, got to do a game one, man, just so the New York fans hate you more than Trey Young out the gate. Like, if you do a game one out the gate, Big Bodega knock him out. Ooh, Cat might drop 37 on that
Yeah, this
boy.
could be like that like Nets Sixers series like 4 or 5 seasons
Mm,
ago with like D Russ, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, and Jared Dudley was trying to fight everybody.
yeah.
Like this could be beef stew like they're gonna try to fight. Like there will be scuffles 100%. They have really taken
Mm.
this Bad Boys revival uh and kind
Yeah,
of
because the
embellished in
crazy
it.
part is the Bad Boy Pistons, they had two guys. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's a lot of Bill Lambier, but there's two guys. This is just Beef Stew. This is just Beef Stew bounds up. Like it was Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman, Duma.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
everybody was fucking niggas up. It's just Beef Stew. Every time Beef Stew does it, Cade has a look on his face like I should have left this nigga at home. Like it's bad, dog. So,
Yeah.
but I am excited because Beef Stew is a great defender,
Yeah,
and
he's
I do
actually really
think,
good.
yeah, I think we said that last year. Like this nigga's like good at basketball. Um, but yeah, I am excited to see him. Getting physical with Cat and OG and mixing it up. I'm excited for Jalen Duren, but like I said, I just think Beef Stew and Jalen Duren getting stretched out by Cat and OG and Mikhail and Jalen Brunson just doing his little shifty shit all over. Like Nick, Knicks. I'll say it, Ben. I got you Knicks and 6. I wanted to go 5, but Knicks and 6.
Do
I'm
the
going
Knicks,
5.
after the Knicks beat the Pistons, do they even win another game in the playoffs?
You
Do they
think
get
Boston
stuff on the
sweeps New
Celtics
York?
is what you're asking? Maybe.
Wow. Christian must have just texted you.
I don't think Boston loses a game to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, the thing is, Boston never sweeps anybody. They always
Yeah,
win
I
a
was about to
game.
say. I was about
I
to
think
say
this
because
year's different, man. I think they're better.
nah.
I think they're better than they were last year. The Cavs just won a bunch of
Whoa,
games.
whoa. Hey, can I say this, man? Never mind. I'm gonna wait till we get to the plan. Y'all got Chicago messed up. My hometown. I might have been home too long. I might have been home too long, but y'all got Chicago messed up, man. Ain't no sweeps going on if Chicago
Yeah,
get
we'll
that.
talk. We'll talk play-ins in the second half. Let's
Chicago can't get the 7th seed though, so it's okay.
and then this one's pretty like up in the air, 50-50. Pacers Bucks, the 4-5 matchup. Um, I think the Pacers are like a scarier team. Like I kind of want the Bucks to win because for the Cavs' sake. I think the Pacers, I wonder who's favored. I have to look.
Gotta be Indiana, right? Gotta be Indiana. Um.
Right now the Bucks are the favorites.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right now the Bucks are the favorites.
Shout out Vegas thinking like me now. Vegas thinking like me, y'all. Yeah. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the second, third best player in the world. I'm
I think
not.
second.
And especially since Dame went down the last few weeks, he's just playing out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
He hasn't got to play in the playoffs for real in 2 years.
He might average at least 35.
Yes, this Pacers team has played very well since All Star. I remember at the beginning of the year, we was looking for Tyrese Halliburton. We are now in a world where this Pacers team is playing defense. Collectively, they look good. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals a year ago. But I'm telling you, like this, just like I said, Nikola Jokic is worth 3 games in the playoff series. Giannis Antetokounmpo is worth 3 games in the playoff series, and Dame did go down, but those random signings of Kuzma and Kevin Porter gonna pay off. I'm telling you, them streaky niggas get hot one game together.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Good
you
shot.
got the Brook Lopez hit 6 threes. Dame. Oh yeah, back it on up. Yeah, I actually see Giannis getting to see Ben's Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round, so he can address these paternity issues with Evan Mobley.
I would love to bring that meme back because that's one of my only and favorite
You know,
memes.
Giannis hate the Pacers.
1,000%, they took his game ball.
His
I
ball.
mean, this is
They
the
they beat him 4 times last year.
yeah, this is the matchup last year with they beat the Bucks basically without Giannis and Dame.
Mhm.
Yep.
So now they have Giannis, but they
Yeah, I
don't have
think I think
Dame.
this is personal. I think Giannis gets it done.
That would be amazing if he can.
Yeah,
I,
because I think
I
it's
don't
like
see it.
y'all got to be out here without no Dame, no Middleton. I think he can. Yes, it's a feel good story, but I think I felt that way about the last 2 series they lost, Miami in 2023 and Indiana last year. But well, if Giannis was playing, if Giannis is playing, I really don't care what's going on. What Doc Rivers is fucking up against his Pacers team. I think Giannis is just going to be a man amongst boys. This is the best player on the court series right here. And I think he understands that. I think he's gonna rise to that occasion because I do think he want to see Cleveland in the second round, and I can really start talking spicy then.
We'll talk playing matchups in the East, I guess. I guess now. These are good consolation games. I'm glad these teams get to play another couple games. Woohoo! But I mean, are any of them beating the Cavs or the Celtics? No.
Yeah, this year was the first year where the play-in just felt like, yeah, okay,
There shouldn't be a play-in in the East.
no, not at all.
In
No, no.
fact, let the Cavs and the Celtics have a bye week. 7 through 10 in the East don't need to play no more.
I will say I wouldn't want to of the four teams, I don't want to play the Magic if I'm the Cavs, so I hope the Magic win. I'm invested in that.
Oh, you don't want to see Paolo a second year in a row?
Of these four, I mean, I'm not necessarily scared of any of them, but of the four, the Magic are the least I would want to play. I probably am
Yeah.
the most excited to play the Hawks. I mean, we took like their fourth best player. Now he's on our team. Bogdanovich is on a different team.
Oh, you just want to see Karis LeVert look sad. I see what's going on.
The Karis LeVert George Niang revenge game. Honestly, I didn't take that into
mm.
consideration. The
Mm.
Heat Bulls matchup, the 9-10 matchups are like the ones that really don't need to happen.
No,
Like,
not at all. I like again. I'm excited about Chicago, like in the Phoenix Suns 2020 bubble way. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like what they got going on. I don't actually think they could do shit right now. So, Lonzo Ball's doing buzzball commercials right now. He's not. Yeah. This one is pointless. I guess that 7-8 can stay how it is. Like, and I think it probably will. I think Orlando does beat Atlanta. I think the Jalen Johnson loss was big for them this year because I think him and Dyson Daniels defensively would have given your team hell.
I
But
think
now,
I definitely think Chicago has a chance to win the two in a row and get the eighth seed.
I mean, the way they're rolling, it would be dope to see, and I would
They
love to
seem like the
see.
team that's gelling the best right now because the Heat just lost to the Wizards yesterday. Like I have no faith they're going to win this game.
Yeah, I don't know what the Heat got going on, but yeah, I think, yeah, I want to see I want to see Kobe and Montas in a series. I just do. I just do. I have to. I want to see him in a 7-game series. That would be dope. Dope for the city.
Um, yeah, East playing, they're going to lose to the one seed, the two seed. The West playing. The 7-8 matchup is for sure interesting because they're going to play the Rockets, and the Rockets are a young team, first playoff series, first they're dipping their toes. And we have an experienced Warriors team who, if they win, they could even maybe be favored. Who knows? And then we have a Grizzlies team who I gotta say, like, I am rooting so hard for the Grizzlies to beat the Warriors. That it would be so awesome.
That would be awesome.
Ooh, guns are blazing. I hope John Eastwood comes in this motherfucker. No, I think,
G.I. John.
bro, G.I. Ja, Osama Ja Laden. One thing about Ja, man, the grenade celebration is incredible. You know what I
It's the
mean?
best celly I've ever seen in my life.
I can't lie to y'all. Once that nigga hit a little, I said, ah! I do think Golden State's gonna win this game though.
Steph Curry's built for nights like that.
Yeah. The Memphis Golden State rivalry. That you putting the final little pin in that. You know what I mean? I guess we could talk about playoff Jimmy in a second, but yeah, just Steph Curry alone. I just don't see Memphis doing it. I do see Memphis beating whoever comes out of that 9-10
Yeah,
and
I,
getting
I,
that
I think it's
getting
gonna
that
be Memphis
18.
OKC.
Yeah, I would love to see Josh shoot at Lou Dort. I mean, come on now. But yeah, they're not beating Golden State. Steph Curry's cooking. Steph Curry's on fire. That Clippers game was amazing, but Steph Curry's on fire right now.
Yeah,
And it is playoff time. Jimmy Butler should be activated tomorrow night.
true. True. I think yeah, if the Grizzlies want to beat the Warriors, Ja's got to bring out some heavy artillery, something bigger than a grenade. He's gonna have to like get maybe a team celebration going on, and maybe they like form like a tank or something, or maybe
Yeah,
like
what's
a
what
bazooka.
what's the formula? A lot of Desmond Bain shot making. Yeah, I mean dominant Jaren Jackson and an amazing jaw game. Is that good enough to defeat Steph Curry rolling like this, Draymond locked in like he is, and I guess we're all assuming Jimmy Butler's gonna look different tomorrow. I know he hobbled off at the end of that Sunday game, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I mean the Warriors like to play small with Draymond on the five, so I don't think Zach Edey sees any time. I think I wouldn't even start him to be honest. I think you just got to play Triple J at the five. Jaren Jackson, he'll probably get, four fouls in the first half, and
First half, yep.
they're gonna have to maybe even play Zach Eater or someone else at the five. Yeah, the Grizzlies they haven't had like a win to make you feel like they're confident, to make us feel confident that they can win this game.
Yeah, beating the scrub ass Miami Heat ain't gonna make me change my perception of what's going on in Memphis. Celebrations aside, yeah, I just think Steph Curry's rolling. Him and Draymond are just rolling right now. Pods is rolling right now. Yeah. But let's lock in. Golden State, Houston, Warriors come out to play. The Terror Twins are healthy this time. Sorry, Easton. Warriors come out to play. I'm excited for Houston Golden State.
Yeah,
You think the Warriors beat them?
Yes. Yes, I motherfucking do. I think this is the Jalen Green gets traded series. Uh
Damn.
I think the Terror Twins are gonna be amazing though. I'm excited to see and Tari getting the guard stuff. I'm excited for that because he gonna cook him. He gonna hit him with some nights. He oh my goodness, I'm excited to see that. But I just think, yeah, Jalen Green's gonna get taken out early. I do see it, and then you leave in Shingun to try to create versus Draymond Green, and I'm so sorry. Again, I keep saying it, playoff Jimmy. Playoff Jimmy, we're gonna be back here next week talking about, man, Jimmy came right out with 42, huh? He
Yeah, I
hasn't
think Jimmy has a big play-in game for sure.
Mhm.
yeah, this
Get
would
him
be
right
the
in there.
ultimate. Like Jimmy usually flips a switch, but this would be. I mean, it's pitch black right now. Like this dude is not shooting at all. So he's just gonna have to straight put
Yeah,
up
mate.
15, 16, 17 shots.
He feels like he's just fell into the lure. Like, you know what, playoffs are, and the niggas know what I'm about to do. Yeah, we don't. You sit next to Steph Curry. We actually kind of confused. We trying to see how you gonna find your rhythm next to Steph because he gonna shoot that thing.
He looked
Um,
good. He looked good against the Clippers. If Draymond doesn't smoke that layup, we're talking about how Jimmy was the X factor. So I think I think he figured out how to do it, where to do it. So it should
yeah,
be.
no, I'm with you. I'm with you. He looked nice defensively. I mean, there was a couple of times. I mean, it's Kawhi Leonard. It was a couple of times, but I'm excited to see Jimmy guarding Ja. I'm excited to see that first time Ja gets mad at Jimmy guarding him too hard. Like I'm excited for that because that's all it's gonna take. One little elbow fly up too high. Oh yeah, Jimmy's activated. It's time to go.
And then the
Talk
Mavs
about it.
Kings.
Speak up when you talk about this matchup. Yeah.
The Mavs Kings.
So what's the point of that?
I It's a good question.
Huh? Huh? No, moral victories is for minor league coaches. Listen, man.
Zach LaVine about to put 40 on y'all, nigga.
Man, AD will quadruple double. I don't give a fuck. Lose this game. Let's get a higher pick, y'all. Let's go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I'm down for
If
that.
I'm at,
We
if I'm at
trading up.
ninth
We
or
want
10th, I
we
don't
want
want to
Dylan
make the
Harper.
playoffs.
We trading up. We want Dylan Harper. We trading up.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk Mavericks because it's gonna make me start talking about I really do want them to lose this game so that the pick is better because we need a creator if Kyrie's gonna be gone. And then it makes me think about that we should have got Austin Reeves back in the trade. All right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I
it's just
am
like, what is the point of trying to win? Your prize is you get 40 dropped on you by Shea 4 times in a row. Like
Yeah,
what?
like I that's just torture to have to play the Thunder.
The hottest team in the NBA gets to beat the fuck out of you on national
I,
television.
I guess the other scenario I have been thinking about is AD going bonkers against Sabonis and then walking in to Memphis and just finishing a season just so Nico can have the pride to be like, see, I told you if Kyrie was here, like I have thought
That's the
that through.
point. A Nico scapegoat.
Uh,
And then
My,
what?
I was in the right
yeah,
headspace.
but I want the pick. I want the pick. I literally do want to trade up, and I want to keep AD and Lively because I do think AD and Lively, him coming back to the last few weeks before the season. I mean, it was nice. I mean, you playing different teams, but just seeing the run, it has been nice. But it's just sadly nice because it's like no Kyrie and Austin Reeves should be on this team.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm sad. I'll
Black
see you guys next season.
Black Monday in the NBA for some teams. Mike Budenholzer,
Mm,
boot, not surprising.
mm.
I gotta say, man, like getting a 5-year coach's contract and then getting fired after year one, that's the dream, is it not? Like
Yeah.
just to get paid for the next 4 years, $10 million. Like that's awesome. Like congrats
Ask,
to
ask,
Budenholzer.
ask Monty Williams about
Yeah.
it. No, Bud. Yeah, Bud did set himself up nicely. He did set himself up nicely.
He was not the
Uh, yeah, scapegoating Bud was it. Well, go ahead, Niles, before I go, because I know you had Joe, who was the actual scapegoat, the actual problem.
the nigga who was the problem was the one who kid was crying courtside because niggas was making fun of their dad. No trade clause himself.
Mm.
Yeah. I
Bradley
think
Beal.
I mean like
That
Bradley
was the
Beal,
problem.
he's like
They
he's
were a better
kind of a
team when he was
cancer
hurt.
to a franchise.
They were literally a better team when he was hurt.
And
Mm.
look at the Wizards. They have hope for like the first time in years without him on the team.
Exactly. And getting Kyle Kuzma up out of there too.
But also Ishbia deserves a lot of the blame too. But yes.
Ishbia too. Yeah,
Yeah. But it's just I
yeah.
mean, I, I
Yusuf Nurkic on the blame pie too. Put Nurkic in there.
I can see that. It's just this thing that GMs over the last few years have they take these big swings where they value star power over depth, and it hasn't worked since. There's one team where it worked, and that was the Miami Heat. Y'all remember 2011, 2012, 2013? It was LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh, and a bunch of niggas on the way out. I rewatched some of the 2011 finals against the Mavs. Why is Jawan Howard getting ticked, nigga? He was like 46. Like that's who
Yeah.
was on that Heat team.
It
And
worked.
so that's the only team that's ever worked where like there was no depth. Carlos Arroyo was starting point guard for the Heat in 2011, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so it's just they worked for LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. The teams you putting together don't have that. And so thinking that they was about to trot out Devin Booker, KD, and Bradley Beal and just score 140 on everybody every night, that was really their thinking. And it didn't work. Who would have fucking thought? You thought Bol was gonna be the savior off the bench? Like it's an ugly roster. I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't have a point guard.
I mean, they thought Tyus Jones was gonna save him there at the end.
Nigga,
Um, I love all those explanations. I do think KD and Book deserve some of this blame too. KD for the second team in a row has chosen completely wrong. He has chosen completely wrong. He forced his way here. He didn't want to go anywhere else. He forced his way here. He didn't want to go anywhere else. Book, when they come to you and say, hey, we trading Mikhail and Cam and 4 first rounders, you supposed to be like, oh, 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 oh. Devin Booker is going to be on his 8th coach next season since
Eight,
2015.
eight.
That's what I was gonna say. Like Kevin Durant, 2.5 seasons with the Suns, 3 coaches.
Who do you think Phoenix brings in?
Kevin Durant is going to be on his 6th coach since he left Steve Kerr.
Who do you think Phoenix brings in?
I mean,
Malone?
I think who wants to go there is that the question? Because
Exactly.
they're
I
not
think
getting.
it's
I
probably
mean,
dependent on what KD decides to do first.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to hire somebody before that because we talking draft process, free agency is coming up. Like you're
That
gonna have to put
sucks.
somebody in there, and yeah, so it's just like I don't know Van Gundy. I don't know. I don't think
I was
Malone
gonna
would
say
take it.
Mike Malone,
I don't think
but
Malone would take it.
Here's your chance, Mark Jackson.
Yeah,
that'd
That
be
nigga want to
funny.
get back in it so bad.
Yeah, no one wants this job. I mean, Taylor Jenkins, they're
He's
not
gonna
gonna
have to
get
put that
him.
Bible down though.
no, no Taylor Jenkins.
But yeah, this is. I mean, yeah,
That's
Kevin
what I
Durant.
hate about the Taylor Jenkins thing. I don't think he's good enough to go get and be the coach of the team, but I don't think he was bad enough to get fired. So
Yeah, I
like
think so.
he's like this tweener coach of like, you don't really move the needle. Why would we hire you? But like I do not think he should have got fired though. So he's just kind of fucked. Like he's gonna be an
Yeah,
assistant coach somewhere, I'm
yeah.
sure. But
I think a lot of people are gonna be holding out for those New York and Milwaukee jobs. San Antonio too. Mike Malone's probably looking at San Antonio. Mike Malone's
That's
probably
a good.
staring
Yeah,
San
I haven't
Antonio
thought
down a
about this.
bit.
Could be Greg Popovich's.
Pop could call it quits.
Yeah, 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 that's actually a really good point. Yeah,
Malone,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that San Antonio job, everybody's gonna have their eye on it. But I think right after that, the Giannis job in the Madison Square Garden, Cat and Jalen Brunson job looks appealing too.
mm,
Because I think Tibbs out of there. I think it's over.
no way.
I think
No
it's
matter.
over. I think
I
it's over. I don't think
mean,
no more Tibbs.
maybe,
I
man.
think it's over. I think even people not liking the Knicks a lot, like we talked about, and even in that Detroit series, when they get in that Boston series, and like Niles even allude to not them winning a game again, because I do think they got a game in them. Jalen Brunson and Cat are just too great. I think they can go 5 or 6 with Boston, but I think you gotta call it quits with that because you expecting that big roster, that 5 man, no matter what. We're not talking about no big three like we were just talking to Phoenix. We talking about a nice 5 man roster that should be better than they are. They're a 3 seed, but we're kind of looking at them like it should be Boston and New York, and they let Cleveland just come out of nowhere.
Mm.
And yeah, I think that's where the change is going to come because New York is going to have to make some changes. But and obviously Doc is out of there, and I don't know if Giannis calls it quits this summer. I definitely think you got to get Dame out of there if Giannis doesn't. But yeah,
Yeah. On the opposite side, the Trailblazers extended Chauncey Billups, which is great. The Trailblazers had an absolute like fantastic year.
yeah, revival of Scoot Henderson. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
good for Chauncey. Like they
Yeah,
definitely deserve this. I mean, this would be a fantastic if they somehow get super lucky in the lottery and get Cooper Flag. Like that would be a crazy get for them. So good for Chauncey. This was interesting. The Pelicans fired David Griffin, the GM,
yeah,
but they have not fired Willie Green yet.
Yeah,
yeah.
they
That was
really
crazy.
love Willie Green.
Don't worry. They said they was hiring Joe Dumars. I saw that report
Yeah.
too. So Dumars gonna get him right out of here on Friday. That's what's
Okay.
They,
yeah. Dumars getting him out of here on Friday. Don't worry. Hey Zion, your fat ass. Hey,
from
it's
what,
over for you too, pal.
yeah, from what I heard, Joe
Zion,
Dumars' first move is like they want to move Zion.
Zion, we got a spot for you.
Are we reporting that on the cap room?
I'm reporting that.
Zion, we got a spot for you.
I
I, hey,
saw some things, heard some things.
I'm depending what the price is, which I got it, going to
I
be
think
pretty
it's low.
reasonable.
I think
In
is low.
fact, I'll be in New Orleans on Thursday and Friday.
Shout out, shout out.
I wonder if the rumor will be out by then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Niles,
yeah.
you're pretty good at reporting news. Like you have my trust.
I'm gonna be out. I'm me and Zion gonna get some food, and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see how he likes Cleveland because I'd take a flyer for sure.
I got a flyer on him right now.
Who is a good trade package for a Zion contract?
He's
Like we
not
said,
making like a crazy amount of money.
no, no.
It's like 30,
So you probably
36,
have to make up for the
37.
picks, huh?
Yeah, because I'm sitting over here like ready to package up the PJ Clay in the first. Like, hey, can we?
You think they take that?
Hey, man. And I'm rolling with my three bigs.
Oh, you can't get too crazy for a Zion
Yeah,
package.
I'm not.
If
If
I'm
it's higher
somebody,
than that,
I'm
I didn't
somebody in the
know.
East. If I'm somebody in the East that feels like I'm one or two pieces away, I make that trade in a heartbeat.
You're hoping the change of scenery can somehow breathe
Yeah,
Bring
easier.
them back to life.
less physical matchups for
Yeah.
him in the East.
And it's not going to be a crazy ass price where like, you could even if it doesn't work out, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Because like in the East, who plays the three or the four? That's like a real physical matchup for Zion. Besides Giannis, maybe Paolo. Like I feel like he'd get injured less out there too.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm looking at his um contract right now.
Could
He's
Orlando make that move?
I don't think that would make much sense
Yeah.
unless they want to, yeah, because of the shooting and stuff.
Yeah,
And
they already can't shoot.
yeah,
Damn.
he's making 39, 42, and then 44. And I don't know if all that's guaranteed. Um,
Oh yeah, because he got the clausy contract.
Atlanta,
Yeah, I thought about Atlanta, him and Trey,
Trey, and
but I think they're fine with Jalen Johnson. I think they're more likely to move Trey. But yeah, I think they're very good with Jalen Johnson and Richard Sherger.
also speaking of Atlanta, I think Dyson Daniels should be Defensive Player of the Year.
I've heard a lot of Lou Dort this week, Ben.
I
Dyson
don't
That
think
Daniels is
that's
a
I've
big
seen
field.
Dyson Daniels. The Draymond push was big. Ben,
Bullshit.
how do you feel about this Evan Mobley disrespect?
I mean, we're just like totally like completely not doing what we've done for the past 20 years and give it to the best center and the best defensive center. Besides is the Marcus Smart thing. Like this is the year we're going to choose to
I
to
just
not give it to Evan Mobley.
the amount of steals Dyson Daniels had. I don't know.
Freaky,
I just don't know how you can
freaky,
give it to him. Like if he doesn't get Defensive Player of the Year, he should get Most Improved.
freaky, and he's not, but freaky.
Yeah, I mean he's a fantastic defensive player. Lou
He
Dort
better be
as
first team
well.
all
They can
defense.
be on your ballot
You know that.
for
Oh
sure.
yeah, first team all defense is definitely Dyson, Lou, Mobley,
Let me text Claire.
Draymond.
Claire's a voter here. So
Oh yeah, Claire's a
Oh,
voter this year.
this year.
Oh man, we gotta lock that Claire up
I know.
in.
sure. Maybe I can buy. Can I buy an Evan Mobley vote from her? Can I get her
Right,
defensive player of the year? How much is she selling that for?
right.
Yeah. Do you guys got any interesting things on the picks? Do you guys got any like, oh yeah, it's gonna be this or that?
I mean, I just feel like if Austin Reeves or Dyson Daniels isn't your Most Improved, I don't think you were watching basketball this year.
Yeah, I definitely think AR has a good chance in that.
Shay's got MVP locked up. I would say. I think
You underestimating white man's ability to vote for white men.
no, bro. They dropped the fit. They dropped the fourth. Like I don't. How can you not give it to the guy that won 18 more games?
It's like so if I had a vote like this was like if I had a vote when LeBron was doing his thing, I would have voted LeBron like 10 straight years
Oh
because I'm
yeah.
like this dude's the best player in the league. Easily, like it's unquestioned. And like that's the same way with Jokic. Like I think we're all still taking Jokic over Shea and um but this would like buck the trend of like voter fatigue. Like
My thing is when LeBron was going on his runs though, there wasn't like there wasn't a team that was 18 games better than him in his conference.
Yeah. Yeah, like this is an insanely like historic season from
You
the
know what I'm
Thunder.
saying?
Shea is that good. He's it's not like he hasn't played at MVP level. Like he's
It'd be
totally
like giving LeBron the MVP that 2015 Warriors season. He beat and you know what I'm saying? He should have beat him in the playoffs. He didn't have Kyrie or Kevin Love, but like they went like they that was Steph Curry, bro. It was unanimous. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy.
I'm I'm with you, and I'm tired of Shea and this Thunder team getting compared to the 2015 Warriors. But all the writing is on the wall. I do think this is Shea's MVP, but if Jokic wins it, I will not be surprised. But I do think Shea should get his. I do think Shea should get his.
And then, hey, look, if we wrong and Jokic gets past the Clippers and they beat the Thunder, then hey, that just makes for good. I want Shea to get it because I think that'll make for a more fun matchup in the play.
I agree. I agree.
Jokic with
Um,
something to prove, that's nasty.
so I want to vent a little bit about the Six Man of the Year
Oh yeah, I
awards.
don't even know who's gonna win that.
Oh,
Who's up?
It's
oh,
it's gonna be
oh,
between
you got your boy in. Oh, talk to me.
so this is ever all awards have like the same criteria of you need to play 65 games and average 20 minutes per game at least. Even for the sixth man of the year, when you're coming off the bench, you have to average 20 minutes. And Ty Jerome has not averaged the 20 minutes. So he is not on the ballot for sixth man or most improved. So
Wow.
that's kind of
Oh,
crazy. Even though
okay.
he probably wasn't going to win it. I mean, I would have voted for him for sixth man of the year and most improved. It's just weird that for sixth man of the year, when you're coming off the bench, you need to average at least 20 minutes a game.
Hmm.
I don't think that makes sense.
I did not know that.
Me neither, because
I
he's
do
played the
think they
six.
should have Lou Williams give the award out.
They should just name it the
Shout out
The
Lou.
Lou will, yeah.
Shout out Lou and Spank. Good podcast.
Yeah. Lou just snuck into the park, yeah.
Lou.
My only thing, I guess, on the awards, I want JB Bickerstaff to win Coach of the Year. I think turning Detroit around, getting the K Cunningham is nice,
I like
but
that.
I think it's dope, and I like rubbing that in Ben's face.
I'm not as invested in um Kenny Atkinson winning Coach of the Year. I find it like almost insulting. Like Cleveland managers and coaches, they win Coach of the Year a lot because if we have just one good season, it's so surprising that we will win Coach of the Year. Like Kevin Stefanski has won it twice already. JB Bickerstaff won it, I'm pretty sure, with Cleveland, and Kenny Atkinson is the favorite this year. Mike Brown won it with LeBron one year. Like we win Coach of the Year all the time, and it's simply because no one expects Cleveland to ever be good. So I don't really care about Coach of the Year. Hopefully I don't care. But I just hope to God Evan Mobley gets Defensive Player of the Year.
You say y'all need some type of award to walk away with
That's
because
the
y'all
one
not
that
getting the chip.
I'm like most invested in that one for sure.
Mm. So y'all got to walk away with some type of trophy.
I think
Okay.
if we want to turn this into Cleveland for a little bit, I mean we're winning the first two rounds. There's no way if we somehow lose in the first two rounds, that's a collapse of epic proportions. We are so much
Yeah.
better than
I think
whoever we're playing.
y'all have a pretty easy path to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. And it's between us and Boston. Boston should walk over whoever they play to. So it will be that. It we can't get swept. We can't lose in five. If we lose in six, okay. But it depending how close this Boston Cleveland series is going to determine whether I want to ship Jared Allen out or not, even regardless.
Mm. It's now that time, man. It's not Spidey time. This series goes where Spidey goes. That series goes where Spidey goes.
Yeah, I don't think Jared Allen's the problem, big dog.
But
Yeah, this,
he's the $20 million contract that
well,
and
I hear you.
valuable player that we
I,
could do something with.
I hear you. I hear you.
And we finished the season very strong. We had some good wins. Darius Garland had a crazy ass game in New York on Friday. He was playing out of his mind. So I'm feeling confident. We had a tough March, but we shook it off, and we're feeling pretty confident heading into the series. If we want to keep on going, I don't think Sam Merrill should see the court. I think it should be Isaac Okoro, and we just go nine, and we do a strict nine-man rotation. I almost want to make it eight and not even play Isaac and just do Ty Jerome, Dean Wade, and DeAndre Hunter. Also, Dean Wade, you got to boost his minutes up. He's just a winning player. We just for some reason win more when he is on the court. Like
He makes
we
right
did
plays.
collectively decrease every other player's minutes so we can give Dean Wade more minutes because
Mm.
we're just a better team when he is on the court. And so
You got Dean Wade pulling the Kelly Olynyk on the Celtics.
he's better than Kelly Olynyk. We don't need to do
Um,
that.
I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up. Boston, Cleveland. Even though Milwaukee, Cleveland, I'm gonna have a lot to say. If it's Indiana, Cleveland, I'll shut up.
Yep, that's the cap room. I'm so excited for the playoffs. It's going to be awesome.
We starting tomorrow every day.
Oh yeah,
Every day
just
starting tomorrow.
anyone just sent pray every night you go to bed that no one gets hurt, everyone's healthy because this is when star players they just drop randomly and we could be potting next week and three players are already hurt in their seasons and the series is over because those three players are hurt. So let's
Yep.
hope everyone stays healthy. Everyone is healthy going in right now.
Not
So
not Milwaukee, but yeah.
yeah,
But yeah.
okay, now Milwaukee. Jamal Murray's kind of limping, Jalen Brown's kind of limping. But other than that, all the stars are here. Let's hope it's a great playoffs.
Playoff
Oh, Corey,
basketball.
Corey, I wanted to ask you this one question on air before we go. Because I asked this question to Twitter earlier today too. Um, do you think the Mavs team Luca took to the finals last year is better than the Lakers squad he's currently on?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to have that out there because
Yes.
when the Lakers do make the Western Conference Finals, I don't want to hear this. Well, of course they made it. It's Luca and LeBron. Like, no. He had this really good team last year, apparently, that carried him defensively. They had such a good defensive team around him and all that bullshit.
I wouldn't say he obviously didn't get carried, but round two, all the shit I'm talking about OKC, round two versus OKC was scary. It was 6 games, but it was scary. It was scary.
All I'm saying
It was
is
scary.
I don't want to hear
It,
them.
it took a PJ Washington and a Derek Lively game in separate games. It took two separate of those. So
When the
just
Lakers make the finals, I just don't want to hear none of that. Well, of course they did. Because niggas been hating on them since Luca got there, talking about they're not good on defense and we can't shoot and we don't have no bench and we don't have a center. I didn't heard it all that the Mavs team he was on was better last year. That's why Luca got to the finals. Okay, bet. I just want
we were a very well rounded team. I think we were nice. We
okay.
were very nice.
All right.
That OKC series, or even if it's Denver, I think both are gonna be tough. Denver obviously not so much, but it's the history.
It's
You
it's
guys
gonna be
have
like it's
history.
gonna be Lakers Celtic. And I can't wait because that means I make $1,700. I put that bet in the week they got Luca. It was plus 170 odds. All I had was $100 and I put it on it. So I'm gonna win. So when the Lakers make the finals and the Celtics make the finals, I'm gonna get my
That
little.
investment do look good. Yeah,
That's
got a shot.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ben, but I need the Celtics to make
Hey,
it.
yeah. All right. Great episode, guys. Thanks for listening. All the Cap Room listeners out there. Peace out.
Peace.
Stop the cap.